Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Week 1 matchup of PMA LCS Season 4. We have Send Nudes versus Osh and E-Girls, a very exciting Week 1 matchup. With me today, I have a couple of co-casters. They're all really boosted, so I'm just going to introduce them all at once, and then they'll all say hello. So I have It's a Baxter, Mouse Cop, and a Brick Tamlin. How is it going, my guys?
Good.
Pretty good. I can't get in the custom game lobby, by the way. It says it's full.
Oh, so you might just have to spectate afterwards.
Yeah.
We'll make sure you get the pick ban, though, for sure. Anyway, first time casters here of Mouse Cop and Brick Tamlin, so should be a fun time getting you guys involved in this here. Yep. About to start the pick ban. So, interestingly enough here, looking at these teams, I guess we can introduce them really quick. Send Nudes is Juice Me Mommy, Hillary Clinton, Juice Me Daddy. Family Man has a sub, and it's Gordon Ramsay. And then Oboro Watabanost. And then over on Ocean's E-Girls is Akayute, Sir Everett's, C-Van Spooked, and Shipboy. So it's really interesting that Balak Juice Me Daddy, this is his first split in I think he might have gone mid lane in the Season 1, but it's been a while, and now he's finally back.
Yeah, he did play mid in Season 1. Saw a lot of, I believe, if I remember right, a while ago. It was Diana, LeBlanc, and Ari is what we saw a lot of out of him. I didn't play in Split 1, I only subbed, so my memory might be a little foggy on that. And who knows, with the amount of new jams we have, we could see anything happen at this point.
Yeah, very true. I fully expect, so looking at the pick ban here, probably going to see some Diana bans. Maybe something thrown at Caleb, maybe? Of his lane pool here.
I mean,
I expect Kaisa. I expect Kaisa for C-Van too.
Oh, true.
I expect Ocean's E-Girls, or the bands at Ocean's E-Girls, to all be at C-Van. It's been a pretty popular strategy.
That team has a lot of really good players, though, and a lot of potential. I mean, all bans at C-Van, giving all priority to Acute, Sir Everett, and Spooked, and your boy as well. You know, they can, on comfort picks, they can really get their team ahead.
For sure.
They're starting right now. Hey.
I think the strat against C-Van has to be you have to pick the one that you don't want to play out of like Kog'Maw, Diana, Kaisa, and LeBlanc, and just pick that one and not play against that, and then you have to focus some bans at the other players.
So
Yeah, I mean-
LeBlanc and Bard coming in.
And the Kaisa. There you go. So 2 bans there, like you said. A lot of bans to C-Van. At champions are the most worried about. So Blanc and Kaisa. And then Fizz against Juice Me Daddy. That's fun. I would have liked to see him on Fizz. That'd be adventurous. And
I think that
there it is. Triple ban. So did they just
So,
lock in Kog'Maw?
I don't think Gordon Ramsay plays Kog'Maw, so I don't think Send Nudes can really steal it from C-Van. And I don't know about Juice Me Daddy's pool as much, but I don't know if like mid Kog'Maw's in his pool either.
Now, if they don't first pick it here, do Ocean's E-Girls first pick it.
I don't know, like, I think OeG does play it, or, sorry, Gordon Ramsay. I believe he does play it, but do you want to first pick it and then force C-Van on something else? If I were to Send Nudes, I would personally do that, because C-Van's next up is probably something like a Victor and Ari. And
we see the Tarek coming through here.
it's like they're thinking about picking. I can see it highlighted on Ocean's E-Girls. But C-Van is winless on Ari in the PMA LCS. Hasn't won a game on it. And the picks in for Ocean's E-Girls, we have Sejuani and Twitch both coming in for Ocean's E-Girls. So no picking up at the Kog'Maw, even though it's open.
Yeah, I don't think they necessarily have to prioritize it if we don't think that they're going to Send Nudes is going to steal it away. So that means they can get the power picks that they want for their other laners.
Yeah, I mean, Chris does, he is winless on Ari, but he does have potential to carry there, especially with those other laners, as well as he has played Victor as well. So they could just ban Kog'Maw Victor. I don't know what he'd play after that. Something spicy.
Probably Kennen.
Yeah. But yeah, a Sejuani Twitch though, a very great front line and that 80 carry to follow, and a Warwick. So Warwick Tarek so far for said dude. It's another strong jungler, probably one that almost wins the matchup against Sejuani.
That's a good team fight too. Derek and Warwick. If they can get on the Twitch, it'll probably be over for him.
But he just puts his W on him and then ults.
I mean, they could draft some peel for the Twitch too. I mean, we haven't seen everything, but yeah, just those two champions that we see is pretty rough for Twitch to deal with, being so immobile. 80 carry main, by the way.
Is that what we're calling you these days?
Yeah, ADC machine.
He's a right-click main. Doesn't know anything else.
Oh, we
Yeah,
never did
what-
timer on this.
I'm gonna quote
That's
Rich,
alright.
what is a keyboard? The nudes are taking their time. It's like Katarina locked in for Juice Me Daddy. And then the insta-lock Kog'Maw pretty much. So what are our expected bans for this second rotation? Right now?
I'm gonna expect some bans thrown at Savoy. Also probably a ban or two thrown at Gordon Ramsay. Excuse me. We don't really know what a Bora Watabanist really plays, so I mean obviously you can look up at op.gg, you can look at recent games and stuff, but we haven't really seen what he might play in a 5v5 setting. So I really think there's gonna be lots of bans towards Savoy and Gordon Ramsay.
That is true. It is Abora Watanabe's first game in the LCS. The only rookie in this match, actually. Well, if you don't count Spooked, who played in March Madness, but two rookies then. But interesting to see him, like you said, what he's got coming on. And Braum Fiora, I see there's that Fiora ban against Acute, and Sly on Nar, poor Juice Me Mommy. Leona, nice.
So there's some pretty heavy dive already for Ocean Sea girls. I'd like to see. I mean, they're picking dive into Tarek, which isn't exactly optimal, but I mean they still have quite a bit of CC to lock down the Katarina and the Warwick Twitch to just shred everybody. It seems like their ideal situation.
Yeah, said nudes don't have a ton of CC. Oh, excuse me, Ocean Sea girls don't have a ton of peel. So expect maybe a dive top laner here, or a dive support, I guess, or excuse me, 80 carry, maybe some Tristana or something.
Okay, there it is.
And the
They locked in Caitlyn.
That's pretty good actually, especially against that lane. It'll be good to be able to provide a little self peel against Leona. I'm
For
gonna
sure.
go advertise for us in the PMA LCS chat too.
And we have a Teemo.
And Teemo locked in.
Oh
for the top
my
rotation.
gosh! The legends have spoken.
Spoilers.
The Juice Me Mommy Teemo. Apparently he's quite a beast at it as well.
Yeah, he was a Mastery 7 Teemo on his other account before
There it
things
is.
happened to it, and yeah.
Looks like Akiyut locks in the Ornn versus the Teemo, which, I mean, Ornn will outscale that matchup and I think be a little bit more useful late game. But I don't know. I mean, Teemo
I
can be
think-
really annoying to play against.
And it'll be a really difficult early game for Ornn, I think. Until he gets an item or two.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I personally like the team composition more of OEG. I feel like it's going to be hard for said Nudes to really get a big play with the Katarina unless it's by a Warwick ult team, and they don't really have a ton of like initiation. You know, a Warwick ultimate, which is going to be hard to do on a Kog'Maw or Twitch when you have a Sejuani, a Leona, and an Orange front line.
For sure, they have a ton of CC on Ashanti girls. I think Sin
Right.
Nudes' best win strategy would probably be just to get picks with their Taric and Warwick, maybe onto the Katarina and let her snowball the game.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Feed the cat, win the game.
Caitlyn, just don't die.
Yeah. So, who do you guys think is going to take the win?
I'm gonna give this one to OEG. I think I like their team comp a little better. It feels a little more cohesive. Send Nudes feels a little bit like more individual play, where OEG is gonna be more in the team fight aspect.
Like, I feel like with Send Nudes, like, it's nothing against Juice Me Mommy and Teemo and his Teemo play, but I feel like if they had something a bit tankier in the top lane, I'd feel a lot better about their comp. I'd feel like they had a well-rounded comp in that point, but they have a Teemo. And OEG just having all kinds of protection for both a Twitch and a Kog'Maw, which, if you've never seen Cvan play Kog'Maw, he does play AP, and it's gonna hurt, and there's not really much you can do about it because it's such a long range. The Spooked on Twitch, that's probably his main. He was on my team for the March Madness, and there was, I think it was the last game, just absolutely just wrecked people on Twitch. Like, I was like, hey, wait for us, and he's going like way behind him and just 1v4ing people. It's ridiculous if he gets ahead, so that I think is going to be the win condition for OEG is the Twitch. Sin Nudes, I think the win condition is actually going to be Katarina. Katarina, if she gets fed, she can roam and spread all of that advantage to the other lanes.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It almost, sorry to interrupt you. It almost, I kind of feel the same way. I feel like some dudes that really do have this individual picks. It almost would have been like made sense if if Juice Me Mommy had gone Malphite instead of Teemo, just because you have that clear initiation for the Katarina to follow up. You know, I feel like in this example, your initiation is Warwick, but you don't really have the ability to follow up specifically on Warwick. But I mean, if they can get ahead early game, anything is possible. But Katarina has 3 kills by 10 minutes. Oh boy.
Yeah, I think I'm picking Ashanti girls to win this one too. I like their team fight, and I think their scaling's better. I think that Cvan and Spook being on there, 2 of their main champions, is really strong for them. Because I mean, I know Cvan is a Kog'Maw player. He was when I played in the Kog'Maw, and that's like what he played was Kog'Maw and Kai'Sa. So having them on their comfort picks and with a strong team fight, if Sin Nudes gets behind in this game, I think it just snowballs out of control.
Working around that when we scrimmed against them, they were very good at peeling for Cvan. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's like their champions are designed in this comp to do that too. I mean, they're really putting all their eggs in the basket when it comes to the Spooked and Cvan, the triple tank around them. So, time to see if they can get the DPS to follow it up.
The nice
Yeah.
thing about the Kog'Maw as marksman is that a lot of his damage is magic damage, so he doesn't necessarily fight the Twitch for where his damage output is going to come from. Where you're going to have a more AP focused Kog'Maw and then a more AD focused Twitch, so they'll both get damaged through.
Yeah, the other thing I'm thinking about is like with a cow in the top lane for Ashen Z girls, you normally see him on some type of carry. We've seen him on Gangplank, we've seen him on Fiora, we've seen him, I believe, on Camille once or twice, but Ornn isn't a hard carry. Ornn's a team playing like team fight tank, and it'll be something different from a Cout. Sejuani from Sir Everett's, that's pretty typical, and Leona from Sepoy, that's pretty typical, so they are definitely playing around the strengths of their team, which is what you want to see in this 5v5 setting.
I'm trying to think of like what that would be good in place of a Teemo.
By the way, Kevin, that is an AP Kog'Maw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning of this.
I thought Kevin said he was a marksman.
I mean, yeah, Kog'Maw is a marksman, but
Oh yeah,
marksman doesn't necessarily imply AD.
No, but I mean, to go back to your point about what would be better than Teemo, I really think that Malphite would have been a great pick there. Or even something like Sion's band, I guess. Maokai. Even something a little more aggressive, I guess.
Something else with engage other than just a Warwick ult.
Yeah, there's really no one to stand in front of this Caitlyn, other than Tarek. But also, I guess they're looking to dive with the Katarina and the Warwick anyway. So having someone in the top lane to assist with that or assist with healing, either way, would be a little bit better. I don't know how Teemo really fits in. I mean, he can blind the Twitch if he can get up there later in the game, and maybe punish the Ornn to make him less relevant. But other than that, I don't know. I feel like you guys said, a tank would be a lot better.
Yeah, I'm looking at Juice Me Mommy's OP.GG, and his like top 3 tops are Teemo, Gnar, and Malphite. Malphite was left open, but we see the Gnar ban. So I think Malphite was the answer here.
Yeah, I definitely want to like Malphite. Like I said, he's not a bad Teemo. I just think for the team comp purposes that a Malphite would have been better. Gives you that ultimate just to get onto the Twitch, onto the Kog'Maw, and like instantly get there. The only thing is, if you have another tank, that Kog'Maw W with AP into it is gonna hurt because that's max health damage. But that would be something you wouldn't have to worry about if you're on top of him killing him.
You also have to remember he did pick the Teemo with a blind pick going into top lane, so he knew that he was going to get countered, and then that's when so he might have been worried that if he got Malphite, Aki would have gone something more aggressive like that Camille, or even the Gangplank, and kind of countered him in that sense. But yeah, I agree. I think Malphite just an overall safer.
I think we're going to see a pretty high kill game with just the way these team comps are. I think
Yeah.
Warwick and Katarina are really active around the map, and same with Sejuani and Leona. Like, we could see a really big bloodbath, or one team could just run away with it.
Yeah, so Nudes is going to want the kills early, and Ocean Z girls are going to try to protect themselves early as much as possible. Get to that late game scaling on Kog'Maw, get to the late game scaling on Twitch, and get all tanky. And then they're going to try to unleash the Fury.
And then before chat blows up, yes, I know it's not working yet for visuals. I'm fixing it because I didn't get to change who's on what side.
John, I'm freaking out.
I don't care about you, Greg.
Oh, okay. Got some pretty dope sunflower seeds. I would all appreciate that. Do none of you like sunflower seeds?
They're alright.
Pretty good.
I mainly chewed on sunflower seeds when I was playing baseball. Other than that, I didn't really
Hell yeah.
care too much.
No light of the police, summoners here. Obviously the ignite for the Katarina. Double exhaust in the bottom lane. No ignites. You almost would have thought it would have been better for Leona to go ignite against the Tarek and stuff like that. But obviously exhaust is nice for Katarina. Murphy Rideout's blowing up chat. Way to go, John. Look where you started.
Hey,
you missed. Yeah.
I got it up in time before anything happens. So, and everyone forgive me. This is the first time streaming on my new PC. So,
Alright,
just deal with
here's
it.
what we're gonna do. Ready? Everyone push P and pause right now. We're gonna wait like 10 seconds so we don't get any lag. Are we all paused?
Yeah, I'm paused at 1 second.
Okay. Well, I'm not at 1 second. Let me get to 1 second.
Yeah,
Oh!
Alright, I'm good.
Alright. What time are you at, John? You're at 1?
Yep.
I'm at 2.
Alright. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. John, let me know when you hit 10 seconds.
Ten now.
Okay, cool. There we go. So, do we see any invades?
Oh,
Just
for
picking out.
sure.
Oh
I
yeah.
love it.
You think so? I don't know. I feel like we're probably gonna see some defensive positions.
I feel like both teams have really strong
Oh.
invades. Oh yeah, definitely send nudes once they invade.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And we see the ping spam coming out.
Oh my goodness
Oh my
gracious.
I think in an invade situation, I think OeG has the advantage there, with the Leona and the Sejuani. They both have a stronger like level 1 with their CC. And Send Nudes only really has the Taric stun
Minions have spawned.
early game. There's nothing else really that they have to provide help in a invade situation.
So we are gonna end up not seeing any invades. Just gonna see typical starts here. So we're now taking bets on the both genres hitting level 3 and ganking top at the same time. Do we see it coming? I think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna see a double gank top.
I don't think Sejuani's gonna gank. I think it'll just be Warwick.
Warwick is definitely pathing faster than Sejuani. Or he's on closer to the top side. I think if Sejuani ganks, it'll probably be a counter gank or like maybe a cleanup if something goes wrong.
Oh, nice stun
good
and some
stun.
damage here on the Spoof. He's gonna
Oh
go down,
my
maybe the
gosh,
flash in.
good toss.
Spoof flashes away. Gordon Ramsay's taking a lot of damage. He's gonna yield though. The Q's gonna come in to stun him.
First blood for the
Boy's gonna
Leona.
pick up first blood actually. They're still going now. The stun actually turning around, but that's a little ballsy. Oboro's gonna have to flash away.
You know, Tarek staying in there was pretty questionable because AD died, and he did have to waste his flash because of that. So we'll see how they punish that.
Yeah,
Russians
with
and girls.
Start off as a really good trade for them. Unfortunately, turned a little bit south, taking too much damage from the minions.
Yeah, and we saw all 4 summoners out of Send Nudes, and we only saw the 3.
Oh, nice dive. Looks like your boy is gonna go down. He's not though. He's gonna flash away. So
Wow.
a 2-0 Twitch here in the early game.
This is not how Sin Nudes wants this game to go by any means, and Gordon Ramsay definitely doesn't want to take this fight in this giant minion wave.
Oh no, he's gonna die to the minions.
He should really just be picking these up.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
That is a tilter for sure.
No, that's unfortunate. And Orange going in, a nice stun against the wall. Just Me Mommy's gonna BMO his way out of there.
By the way,
Damn,
Greg,
that's
you were right. They both ganked, but you were guessing wrong on the lane. They both ganked mid at the same time.
damn. Close. So, honestly, a pretty disastrous start here for Said Nudes. I mean, a 3-0 Twitch now, but Juice Me Mommy doing a lot of return damage to Acu. But yeah, I mean, that last kill, just so unfortunate. Oh, excuse me, only 2 kills. Leona got 1. Got the first blood. But still, you know, Twitch getting early kills is nothing to scoff at.
And Twitch has that 3.5 minute BF sword.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. I know if it was me on the Caitlyn, I would already be tilted. But there's a reason they call me Perpetual Tilt before I changed my name. And that would tilt me. Twitch coming back to lane with a 4-minute BF sword is pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, it was crazy. And still, Gordon Ramsay's sitting on just a Doran's blade too, so, you know, just rough.
Yeah, he only got that second health pot on his back.
Yeah, that Twitch already has almost a 1,000 gold lead. I flashed gold there on stream for a second so you guys can see that.
Look at some other lanes though. Acu would also get a little bit of an advantage here, but they're going in. Chiboy Zenith blading, trying to get the damage. The W is going to pop on Obora here. Spooky stealth. He gets 1 auto attack. 2, not going to be enough. So, a little bit of damage, but ending up in no kills. Are really pressing their advantage here.
I feel like Twitch should be freezing the wave. Before this wave, there was a big wave piled up that was pushing against Ocean Z Girls, and if they had frozen that, they could have really denied the Caitlyn even further. They're pushing it in and letting her farm under tower, which is gonna help her get a little bit back into the game, but the Twitch does outscale her, so.
Twitch scales? What?
So is
I
Twitch
thought
looking
Twitch
for a
was
roam
known for its
mid?
early game.
Is Twitch just looking for a roam mid? It looks like they're gonna try to get
Oh
a
my
kill on
gosh.
Katarina.
It's gonna be hard. They don't have any kind of CC,
They
so
have no idea he's here. Okay. Well, he just gets
he's
blottos.
just gonna now he's gonna miss wave and far and bottom lane. Let's see. He misses the tank minion. I think that's just ballsy when you don't have any CC, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there's times to do it, and it definitely worked out for us in March Madness a couple times. Me playing Malzahar worked a couple times, but then again, Malzahar's way more CC than Sivan does on the Kog'Maw.
Right.
Yeah, see, they should freeze right now with this wave pushing against them. If Caitlyn backs, then they can push it in. But even with that big wave, they just let it hit, like, let it freeze and just deny her.
Yep, so now they should just last hit here.
Yeah,
They have it
they.
in a great spot.
Well, I think they saw the Katarina on that ward there, so they don't really want to push it in, because then they're just gonna get ganked by a Katarina, and that's gonna hurt.
Oh, here comes the ultimate. Athlete's gonna get him. He's gonna stun him into the wall, maybe? Here comes Sejuani. He does not have level 6, but it looks like
Oh,
Beatles
Sejuani's gonna go
damages
down.
here. He gets the damage, he gets the kill in Sir Everett, so the gank is disastrous here. Using oh, he's gonna try for the second one. Here comes Aki with the belling. Oh, with the damage, he's blinded though. Oh, the poison, the
doesn't have
first
vision.
attack. Flash Q. Oh. Oh, here comes Kog'Maw though. Uh-oh.
How many people can Teemo ward off from his lane? We'll
Here he
find out.
comes. Oh, he touches Shroom though. Oh, he gets seen. Wait, he didn't get seen. But now he got seen. The blind coming out. He's
Oh,
trying
the
to
counter
flash.
gank from Hillary
Here's Hillary Clinton. Oh, and the flash from Zeke, but he picks up the kill anyway onto the flashing Juice Me Mommy as well. Hillary Clinton's trying to go in, but he's taking too much damage. A nice stun into the wall by Aku. Nice. So in the end, Austin Z-Girl's picking up 2 kills on that.
Ganking with the Katarina. This is exactly what they needed to do.
Oh! Meanwhile, a couple of return kills here for said nudes in the bottom lane, getting themselves back into this game down there. So, nice shutdown gold.
Yeah, now that I think about it, you know, maybe the beginning of this game was just a little bit of miscommunication between Gordon Ramsay and Obor Watamanist. I mean, they are a new duo. I doubt they got much practice in before this game, and so just that little bit of miscommunication can hurt. I know it happened on our team as well in March Madness.
Sir Everett is trying to take a fight here. He is level 6, but realizes the 1v2 is just not worth it yet.
That was weird. He just stood there for a second, like out of the bush.
I think bot lane going down there kind of goes back to them not freezing, because they were pushing, the wave was pushing out against them. They were pushing the wave out with Caitlyn in the lane when they could have frozen, and they got ganked.
Ooh.
Now they're getting ganked, but they're returning the gank.
And the exhaust is being used, and the last auto attack by Sejuani to pick it up, but despite the Terror Ghost, he's still a nice gank by Sir Everett to pick up another kill for the bottom lane.
Yeah, like we were saying in Champ Select, to win this game, we thought that Send Nudes really needed to put the pressure on at the start because they're very much a early game focused team. And here we have them down 6 to 3 kills and down 1,500 gold at 9.5 minutes.
Washington's E-Girls on this dragon, but said nudes know about it now. They're trying to add the pressure. Kog'Maw's gonna roam down. I think they're still gonna try to do it. Here comes the Kog'Maw damage. A half health down to the Warwick. They're just gonna jump on the Katarina. She throws her dagger down. She jumps back in, gets some good damage, and gets stuns right away by the Leona. Here goes Warwick. He's gonna pick up a kill, but he's gonna go down afterwards. Here comes the Caitlyn. Ooh, not enough damage on your boy. And they're gonna dip the dragon, I think. And they're gonna get the dragon. So 1 for 2, and dragon advantage of Asha's E-Girls.
Again, I think some miscommunication there on the part of Send Nudes. Yeah, Katarina going in on that fight while Warwick was backing off. I mean, you have to communicate that. I know they were getting antsy because that dragon was getting low, but they were in a 2v4 situation, and their other two laners were on their way down, but...
I think what also happened was that he got chunked too hard on the Warwick, or didn't realize it, and then went to back out, and they just engaged on the Katarina, so... You know, good on Asha's E-Girls to recognize that they could make that pick after chunking that Warwick so much. Go excuse me, mommy. Aw. He was trying. So right now, just a 2k gold lead over the side of Asha's E-Girls, so still lots of game to be played. Oh, here comes the ultimate coming in from Twitch. Getting a couple auto attacks. A nice ultimate by Leona. Here comes Sejuani. Also going to come for the gank. Opura's going to get smited. A stun from your boy. Here comes a stun from Sejuani. And another... Ooh, a nice dodge by Spooked. And another kill over the side of Asha's E-Girls. So Serve Eric's putting a ton of pressure down in this bottom lane.
Definitely a bloody game. We have 14 kills in 11 minutes.
Hell
It's
yeah.
only gonna get worse.
Uh-oh, here comes the call of the Force God. I think he missed. I couldn't see. Like, directed camera and down.
Gotta love directed
usually means
camera.
they miss.
Asha's E-Girls is gonna get the first tower gold over to Twitch. It's pretty good.
But do they give him the solo gold?
No, they definitely don't.
The disrespect. Oh well, I wouldn't give it to you, so.
I mean, it's an 1800 gold lead for Twitch right now after that tower over the Caitlyn.
I mean, he is 4-1 and 3, so it's not like he really needs it. I mean, if they want to compound his lead, it would obviously be better to give him the solo, but I don't think it's super necessary.
We have Murphy right out in the chat saying that Asha's E-Girls win this only because AP Timo, he has to go on hit or else they won't be able to get through these tanks.
It's honestly right there.
Yep.
I mean, if they, health and magic resistance start to go a long way against Timo.
Yeah, they get to essentially, with their tanks, hit 2 birds with 1 stone by building magic resist. They get to kind of nullify the Timo and the Katarina. Whereas if he went on hit, it's a little bit harder to itemize against him.
Oh, nice ultimate from Leona. Here comes the damage to follow with a Sejuani
nice.
ultimate as well. Very nice combo.
Very good job to chain the CC too.
Looks like Set Newts are... Oh no. I thought that was Set Newts picking in. It was just Asha's E-Girls. So, gonna try to siege this mid tower here. Oh, Caitlyn life.
Well, they do have a stun on
Nice
the Kog'Maw.
stun on the Kog'Maw. Sir Everett is gonna charge in. Obora is actually gonna be okay though.
They did a good job avoiding the traps on the way out. They had that narrow sliver against that wall that they could get through.
Oh, the Timo! He's trying! He's got the press the attack! The
Got it.
blind Q! And he gets the... Wait, what? He didn't
did it.
die! I think
Sivan
C-Van
healed.
Nice. Clutch heal. Saves his
He
life.
actually flashed and healed.
Oh wow,
just
he wants to flash
getting
back to
range
heal.
heal.
That is true dedication. Yeah, he did. He flashed over to heal him. That was a nice play. A true dedication. That's honor. Is it worth it though?
See how it is, Sivan, you never flash healed me.
Yeah, that's fine. But is it worth it? Probably yes, because it's a kill. Oh, here comes the call of the Forge God. Oh, nice flash by Just Me Daddy.
I think so. I think him flashing deny kill from, or on the
Yeah,
side of
it would have been
Zinus.
scary.
Kind of the same basic principle as flashing away to not get killed yourself. So it's just him flashing for someone else.
Oh, I'm gonna charge to the Hillary Clinton. He's gonna flash away, but it's not gonna be enough. The stun coming out. Oh my gosh, the chain CC. Actually, he is gonna escape with a little bit of help, you know.
It is the flash down on Kog'Maw though, and Kog'Maw is notoriously immobile. So I mean, maybe Sinudes can look for a pick onto the Kog'Maw with his flash down with the Warwick and the Katarina, but they're grouping pretty well around him, so that may not be a possibility before his flash comes off cooldown.
Oh, we're having the engagement. The Zenith Blade's gonna be used. A solar flare immediately just chunking and killing Gordon Ramsay. Oh my gosh. Look at that damage from Twitch too.
This Twitch Kog'Maw's out of control. They might even get a second tower here. No, they don't have a wave.
Yeah, and Gordon Ramsay looked like he was napping there for a minute. Didn't really pay attention that the tower was going down, and Boy, being very aware, was just timing it, and the dead Caitlyn.
And so Senude's gonna just try to wave clear and hold this one out. I mean, what do you guys think at this point Senudes can do to get back into this game?
Has slain the dragon.
They just gotta farm and catch up. Like, they can't play super aggressive. They gotta play safe. They gotta play smart and get the farm that they need.
Yeah, I feel
Even
like at
that,
this point
that might
they
not
don't
even
win.
be enough.
Yeah, I
because
feel like at this
they're
point they
very
don't even
early.
win team fights. They just need to wait for OeG, the CJ, to make a pick under their tower.
Yeah, they're gonna have to look for that, or they're gonna have to try to catch them rotating. But they don't really have the vision to do that. As you see in Sinudes' bot side jungle, there's a ton of red wards just littering their jungle, so they can't even really make picks. I think Ashen Z Girls is doing a really good job of nullifying the options that Sinudes has to get back in the game.
So is press the attack what you do on Twitch? You don't go fleet footwork?
I guess
Is that a preference thing?
yeah, it just kind of depends on the team. I would probably have gone fleet footwork here, because I think press the attack is better versus like tankier teams, and when you have a little bit more peel. But he might just be looking to output a ton of damage. Press the attack definitely does. Fleet footwork is just
Especially
more
with Leona.
staying alive.
Oh, just me. I mean, not gonna get seen. Oh, wait, what?
Wait.
Oh. Oh, a nice charge at the wall. Actually gonna get him. And half health and Juice Me Mommy. Your boy shows up.
All of Ashen Z Girls are up top. They're grouping really well.
Yeah, they're just gonna pick up this Rift Herald uncontested, it looks like. Yeah. Not able to get vision on this just because they have such a good lead. They're just gonna pick this one up cleanly.
So I think they're just going to go straight top with this and drop it and take this final outer turret.
Yep.
Yep, there's the pop.
Looks like they are gonna try to defend this here. But
We do
it's
have-
not
we
gonna,
do have
it's just gonna go down
five
right away.
Kog'Maw isn't here, so this
Uh-oh.
this is a 45.
Juice Me Mommy is trying to like do big plates. Your boy's going in and the solar flare, but here comes the damage from Gordon Ramsay on the back line actually. Oh, but Sir Everett is gonna get a kill. They're still trying to
Kog'Maw's
fight
got
it
the
down.
flank.
Oh, here comes the Kog'Maw. The Warwick's gonna ult on him though. He's gonna try to do it, but the Kog'Maw's still alive. He's gonna pick up a kill, but a double kill for now for Sejuani. Triple kill for Sejuani, and Orn getting the last one. And Ashen's E-Girls picking up the ace. That's a good fight by Steven.
I think that was about the best chance that Senudes had, though. They had a brief period of a 5v4. They had invincibility on Katarina off the Taric ult. That was exactly what they were looking for, but they just don't have the damage to capitalize on it.
Yeah, they're just down too much at this point.
Right, and then C-Van came in and got that flank and just kind of ruined everything they were trying to do. That may be kind of a symptom of them not having any vision in their topside jungle. They didn't know C-Van was even coming over, or where he was. They had no tabs on him.
Yeah,
He
if you
just
have
got the free
vision on
flank.
him, maybe they get a pick on Sivan instead of getting blown up. It could have all just turned on Sivan because he did go through their jungle, I believe.
Yeah, or maybe they don't take the fight, or they just get, one kill maybe and get out kind of situation, but definitely didn't. And now Ashen Z Girls has a pretty large lead here, 9,000 gold.
Yeah, they're really just gonna have to keep trying to farm. It's gonna be hard. Any of these trades are dangerous, though.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they can't even go in their own jungle. Like, they can't even try and counter ward anything. They're just... Because they'll just get hit with a Kog'Maw living artillery.
Or a Leona ult, or
Sejuani ult.
yeah. There's just way too much scary stuff. Narrow corridors are terrible against Ornn too. You're trapped. He can just direct his ult perfectly down the corridor lines.
Oh, actually, that was a lot of damage on Chaboy, but he's gonna go in here. The Zenith is gonna land on the Warwick. Here comes the stun to follow. Kog'Maw's here. The ultimate for Ornn's gonna be used, but it's gonna be under flash. And Asha's E-Girl's gonna take some summoner spells and keep trying to siege here. Gonna try to get some damage in this turret. They have a really big wave, so they might be able to get this.
And they have that drag, the mountain drake, so that's definitely making it easier.
You just chase
Oh,
this down.
it's
3-man solar flare by Chaboy. The rest of the damage followed the rat-a-tat-tat. Here comes the damage from Asha's E-Girls. 2 kills picked up. Katarina's trying his best, but she's just gonna go down here. 3 kills for Asha's E-Girls. A double kill for Kog'Maw. Really, really great solar flare to start that team fight off by Chaboy. Oh, the Kog'Maw damage. Here comes in the dash in by Sejuani. Aki is on a killing spree. They have a wave. Can they end the game right now? I don't think so. Maybe they're gonna try. They're pretty low.
They're playing really greedy. This could backfire on them. No, they're gonna get out now.
No, yeah, they're leaving. They're leaving.
Yep, with Kate and Warwick just came back up.
They may not have ended there, but I think this one's pretty well. I think a lot would have to go wrong for
Yeah, I
us
agree.
to lose this game. They're very far ahead on late game scaling champions.
The nice thing here is that Sen Nudes is actually able to kind of clear out some vision. But they don't have much ability to place any back down. So even though they're clearing out Ashen's E-Girls vision, they can't retake over that area and know if Ashen's E-Girls is replacing their wards.
I mean, at this point, like, you can see that Ashen's E-Girls are looking at this Baron, but, I mean, said Nudes, all they can really do is hope for a steal. They can't really fight around this. I mean, the enemy is scaled, they're fed, and they have 2 Infernals on their side, so what's gonna happen? Although we do have a Teemo here in a bush, so there is that.
Chaboy does not have flash for their second, but here comes the rest of the team. The Zenith Blade just gonna miss. Oh my gosh, that shroom damage, half healthing the Twitch. Oh, here comes the call of the Forge God. Katarina's gonna jump to C-Band trying to do this. A little bit of a nice play, but just gonna go down still. Not enough to kind of keep his life. A little fancy feat though.
I don't even know if Sin News even wins a 4v5 at this point with just how far behind they are on items. Caitlyn with only an Infinity Edge, not even a Zeal done.
Is the Baron
Versus-
warded? No, it's not. I mean, they're just giving it up. Yeah, they're just gonna do it now.
Yeah. This is a pretty
Trying to wait for the
Baron.
cheese, but yeah.
Hiller and Cut might go for a steal here, but that's pretty much all they've got.
Yeah, they have so many
Full
tanks though, it's
test.
gonna be hard. And looks like
Yeah, and Sejuani still has
Gonna
ult,
try to
so she can
contest
just
it.
throw that out.
they're trying to get vision of it. They're trying. Ashen's E-Girls looks like they're gonna try to turn. Chaboy's taking a lot of damage actually, but it's down to 1k, and they do finish off the Baron, and looks like they do back out right now. So, also I'd like to point out the line of shrooms in the top lane. Oh no, they're disappearing now. That's how you wave clear as Teemo. Just put your shrooms in everyone's lane. So at this point, Ashen's E-Girl's just trying to either push down mid or push down top with the Baron. Try to finish this one out here. Seeing a pretty substantial lead in farm in the mid lane. Big advantage there. And then Twitch getting the early kills. Oh, but here comes Sen Nudes trying to make something happen. They have the damage on the
Yeah,
Acu.
while this happened.
He's so
But
tanky though,
they're
yeah.
taking these objectives.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
here
know
comes
if
the
even.
call of the Forge God. I think he's just trying to 1v2 up there to distract him. It looks like he is. Ocean's Girl's waiting for the next wave to push in there, so that ultimate ended up not really resulting in anything. Just a little bit of zoning potential. Letting the Baron minions poke this tower. Twitch
Yeah,
coming
that
on
cannon
still.
minion's doing work.
Just the stone to Ornn. Terran's at half health. They gotta be careful. Here comes the season. We went into the Katarina and Sejuani to follow. The Terran ultimate's coming out, but it's gonna be too late. Ocean's Eagle's chasing this one up here. 3 more kills left. Stun on the Juice Me Molly from the Flash. They're getting this one. Ooh, the Acu with a nice stunner to the tower. Here comes the ultimate of Gordon Ramsay. He's gonna flash away, but I think this might be the end of the game. They have the Baron minions. They have the Idiot minions. Spooked is just trading under the in the fountain turret, and this looks like it is going to be the game. Oh, shit's E-Girls taking game number 1 in 26 minutes. So, our predictions at the beginning of the game were right, and I think it really did attribute largely to their team. I think the fact that they had all those tanks, it was hard to get through that. You know, they were able to get that huge lead early game for that Twitch, and really, you know, against a team, some nudes that really needed a strong early game, it was hard to come back after that.
Yeah, I think that Ocean's E-Girls just played everything perfectly. Like, yeah, they had some kills fall in their lap, but after that, they exactly knew what they needed to do. They did it perfectly. Didn't allow any kind of chance for Sen Nudes to come back at all.
I'm going to make a poll in chat for MVP or player of the game. Make sure you guys go vote. And that includes all the casters. So I think maybe we'll take a little short break right here while we get set up for game number 2. So don't go anywhere unless it's also watching the PMA LCS stream.
Are we gonna be on LCS for our next game?
They started their second game after we started our first, so no. I think their first game was like an hour long.
Damn. Alright,
Yeah.
so we'll see everyone right back here on PMA SGN.